Good afternoon, race fans here, and welcome to the 2018 Hardee's National Series here, round at number 3 here at Auto Club Motor Speedway. James Richardson on the pole here for Turner Performance Racing, looking to try and improve his performances like he has been all the other seasons in this series. But the green flag is out. As you see cars already fanning out a line there, they're all wanting that race lead and just additional track position here if they want to get themselves to the front. As you see there, Cody Lamas already threading the needle, making it 4 wide there, taking the lead away, but Jake West there to attack behind car number 4, the Boost Mobile Chevrolet Camaro, already trying to get to the point. As you see the rows, several rows deep, already going 3 to 4 wide there into the corner, and cars getting really feisty, and there goes Salmon. Salmon slams the wall, and Carden McDowell gets swept up in it there, and the yellow flag out already on lap number 1 of the event there. Looks like the 81 got collected there, and that is certainly a tough break for Stollards there in that 81. Still trying to get used to these names as well. So, but you see the amount of damage to Nick Salmon's Petronas machine there, and that is certainly not the start that he's really anticipated here at Auto Club. It looked like Jonathan Wong just hit the quarter panel of that 94 and eject Porkins, and John Arndt had a really lucky break there. Then Carly McDowell gets clipped, and there you see Stollard spinning the car around after hitting that 94, but a minor wreck pretty much takes out Salmon's chances already on lap number 1, but certainly with the aggression rate so early, Salmon is not going to be one happy camper. And even before the race even started, Sam and Oskin and some other drivers like Daniel Olson had issues and had to come down pit lane there. So just because of that caution, it really helped them as terms of a buffer, help them survive and stay on the lead lap so they could really contend for that win later on in the going. After pit stops, Sean Angel and a couple of others stayed out, so he remains as the leader though, but Jack Porkins and several others there, Jeffrey White trying to go on the outside there, Kyle Bichelia, Will Lewis, the Rockingham winner, running inside that top 10, but a lot of the back markers stayed out on pit lane with Jake West on newer tires, Richardson and several others, but they're gonna all have to scramble their way around as you see the field already fanning out. 3 wide, 4 wide, as there are multiple lanes on the racetrack there. Rob Evans trying to get on the outside there in that 51 for Castle Racing. As you see the 61 of Garrett Sidner trying to get his way upwards in the pack. John Arndt also making his way upwards, as well as Matt DeLeo and several others. You see Blaze McKinney in the Great Clips Toyota there trying to get his way around some cars. As there you see really Jake West on the move here. Already 3 wide action for second here. Lewis on the bottom. But West is going to push that 92 out of line. Sean Angel gets shoved up the racetrack there into the marbles. And Jake West just like that going to P2 there. And has now got to chase down Kyle Bichelia for that race lead. Rounding out turn 4, Jake West has a great run on Kyle Bichelia. He's going to look low on the bottom of the racetrack there. And looking like very strong. Those new tires making a huge difference in terms of speed and grip. Jake West inherits the lead quite easily with a simple overtake on the inside. Alex Benyaka, the rookie, trying to take it away from Kyle Bichelia for the runner-up spot there. Richardson filing in third there, but there you see a lot of the CM cars are making their way upwards into this pack with those new tires. Jack Porkins doing a great job as a rookie as well. Corey Williams and the Curtis Racing Machine trying to get himself upwards in that top 10 as well. Blaze McKinney using the outside to his advantage there. As you see the difference between old tires and new tires here. And there's the 7 there of Caleb Farrell. And that Pilot Flying J machine there, the Ford Mustang for Titanium, isn't doing too bad right now. Mid-pack run. It's pretty much a good run for any rookie, in my opinion. As there you see, really, the field has gotten themselves bottled up again here. But even so, the middle of the pack pretty much filled with energy and battles all over the racetrack here as Will Lewis holding onto that outside there. Blaze McKinney following on toe, going a bit higher this time around, trying to search for some racetrack and grip. That time around, but to no avail there for Blaze McKinney. Alex Benyako has been really in that bumper of Jake West. He's gotten him a bit loose into the corner here. And here comes the number 8 Ditech Chevrolet Camaro for CM Racing on the inside there. John Arndt there to follow. You see the Hellman's machine and James Richardson there. It's a 4-car breakaway from the rest of the field there. But Car number 8 looking strong on the bottom there. Usually we don't see much strength on that inside line in 3 and 4, but Benyako is doing a fantastic job putting on a show for the fans here. John Art looks like he's going to follow his teammate there. Richardson going to follow on the inside line as well, as that's the dominant line, but John Art, he's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead here. Looking lower and lower on the racetrack, Art washes up, but Richardson's there to attack as well. He's going to look for the race lead as he passes both West and Benyako. As there you see Corey Williams and others in company pretty much battling for position in the back side by side, but the leaders are also side by side several rows deep, but John Art is the leader and the winner out of this fight as he rounds turn number 4 to lead lap number 16 of the event, as Jake West now trying to spread the issue here to make it 3 wide by splitting the middle between the 2 cars, and Jake West looking very strong on the car there, quite on the radio, but Benyako's going to fight back on an inside line. A power move to second place goes Alex Benyako. The battle for 10th on back has really heated up here, as Seth Cole looking underneath Caleb Farrell for that 9th position there. Car number 07 has been looking good in this long run here, but a 4-car battle for the all-important 11th position here. Garrett Sidner defending the inside line. Cody Lamas with a nice shove from Hannah Allen. She's got a huge piece of momentum there. She's going to give him the bumper there, and both cars collide, and Jack Porkins gets taken out in the process. There's an innocent bystander, and the 3 cars went careening into the outside wall. Yellow flag is out again as you see more cars scrambling through that grass to avoid all the carnage there. But Garrett Sidner's car is battered up and banged up, and his car will be done for the day. You see so much smoke and oil flying out from that 61. Sidner had a great run coming in here, and now it has ended up in smoke. Looking at the replay there, Hannah Allen just gave Cody Lamas too big of a shove into the corner too. You see it the wrong angle, and Cody Lamas gets careened into the 61, and then the 95 basically gets clipped into the wreckage as well. So basically Hannah Allen took out her teammate in the process of this, and Garrett Sidner lifted off the ground there. You saw the car get airborne. It's such a bizarre wreck, but Sidner really had the worst end of the stick there, and Cody Lamas had a great start of the race there. Is now going to end up with a damaged race car and potentially be off the pace for the rest of the event. After pit stops, it's John Art that led the field to the green flag there, as that 88 car has been one of the stronger forces this season so far, despite only being our 3rd race in. John Art already proving he is such a menacing force to be reckoned with here, as Benyako still trying to hold on to second, but Kyle Bisceglia had an amazing restart that time around. For those wondering, there's West and others. Salmon Oskin has really made his way upwards in the field there after having issues before the start of the race, and he is up in a good position to get a solid finish at the end of this one. Shoutouts to Salmon Oskin there. Eric DeMax has really struggled with his car all day, as well as Oliver McDaniel, so the Mace Enterprise team has really not found pace. But you see so many cars scattering around. There's Seth Cole making it 3 wide on the bottom there. Will he make it 4 wide? Doesn't look like he's going to actually do it, but there you see TJ Martin on the bottom of the track there underneath Blaze McKinney. Both cars sliding up the track, and here comes Richardson and West to spoil the party as both cars follow each other on the inside lane there, as the middle group really trying to get themselves gathered around yet again, but TJ Martin now stuck in the sucker hole there in the middle. Blaze McKinney backs out, but Bisceglia is not going to get him without a fight on that inside there. You see that dodge. Fighting strong there. West now up to second. Corey Williams continuing to drop back there as you see him getting hounded by several different drivers there. But John Art is pretty much running away from the rest of the pack. West has now got to chase him down, so does TJ Martin. The orange cars are going to have to team up on this big yellow one if they want to get into a good opportunity to win. Carly McMahon in the 7 car nearly getting turned off that second corner there. I thought it was Carly McDowell for a moment, but it's that 7 car. Man, Farrell certainly holding up some of the field there, as there you see Richardson and McKinney way up high into the marbles there, and McKinney nearly hitting that wall for 4 there. But you see so many different drivers in that massive pack. One small mistake could really cause a huge catastrophe there, but Eric DeMax still fighting strong on that inside there. He's going to dive it hard into the corner. Angel gets shoved up yet again on the marbles again, so he's certainly not really... He's been quite a bit of a pinball in terms of these restarts there. As you see Hannah Allen closing in on this field. There is the 40. I can't really, this field is pretty much so convoluted. Anything can happen. You see the Max brake checking a bit of the 8 there. Hannah Allen deciding to press the issue and go 4 wide there. The racing is impeccable here at Auto Club. As you see McKinney now going to the bottom here. This fun is never ending for the restarts here, and track position is so fundamental at these 2-mile racetracks here, even though it has such a wide surface there. Corey Williams went way up the hill there. Daniels wanted to make it 5 wide, but decided not to. And they all looks like they're gonna all calm down after this one, as despite them still going 3 wide, I think they're not as aggressive as they are now. Jake West again has been closing in on the leader here, and here he goes down the inside. Yet again, a brave move for Jake West into the inside of turn 1. Arndt's not going to give him without a fight. He's very good at defending position, but I think Arndt decides to let him go. Maybe try and do a switch over that time around, but John Arndt loses the lead away from Jake West. West has had a very fast race car under the hood, and that Daytona win has really given him a lot more self-esteem. And with that great run on Rockingham, West is certainly going to be on a hot streak at least to try and beat him on the track here. Car number 4 looking very good today. These laps have been winding down, and yet nobody's really been able to close in on Jake West at all ever since he's gotten that lead. There's been no turning back for car number 4, but John Arndt could be challenging here. But there's something wrong with the 88. Something wrong has happened, and he gets hit by TJ Martin. The car spins around into the outside wall, and the yellow flag is out. And oh my goodness, Howdy didn't really get hit. Clobbered that could have been in his day is beyond me. John Arndt got really lucky there, but what a heartbreak for car number 88. Arndt again is going to have to suffer some more heartbreak for that elusive win in his Hardee's career. John Arndt again is going to have to wait. You see the 88 just slowly runs out of speed. A battery issue probably on the 88, and TJ Martin was just nowhere to go. As you see, Kyle Bisceglie actually goes on by. The Dodge entry will be second coming in, but for John Arndt, that is just a rocky break, just an awful break. And oh man, I think Eric DeMax and Corey Williams, Eric DeMax, and Sean Angel got really lucky in not hitting that 88 whatsoever. The final restart is in hand for Jake West. He's got everything to lose here in this race. He's led a lot of it, and here we go, back to the green. Jake West with a great start there. Kyle Bisceglie right behind him in the Brandt Dodge. He knows this is his only shot at victory here. Bisceglie knows this could be the golden opportunity. But here comes Seth Cole in the back, trying to get around Blaze McKinney for a position there, and that's for 4th. McKinney up high there in the Great Clips machine, and he's going to hold strong on the outside there. Hannah Allen's going to follow immediately with that 12 car. A wise move there on the outside, because that's been the dominant line throughout most of this race. But Jake West trying to run away from the 86 and the 62. Sam Oskin has been just running fantastically in this race after a struggle at the start. Again, another shout out to him. I have to constantly talk about him just because of how well he's been doing. But look at the back. The Dodgers are making their way forward there. James Shelley, they're certainly bringing in a challenge to the Fords and the Chevys alike. James Shelley now on the inside of Richardson, couldn't really do much. And Corey Williams nearly got turned by Alex Banyako there, the rookie behind him. Those young ones are getting more energetic and more aggressive here. As Shelley now on top, Seth Cole to follow. The teammates for Fearsport are working together to see if they can slice through the field here. But looking at the rest of the field here, especially the front runners, Blaze McKinney now trying to get him to tear here through this pack. He's got to chase down Jake West if he wants to win this race. And now he's going underneath Kyle Bisceglie for position here. Sam Oskin's going to go on the inside as well to help that 12 car and to get a better run off. And Blaze McKinney is now to P2. Hannah Allen not too far behind, as the field in the back, especially the battle for the top 10, has really heated up as James Shelley up high, way up high in the marbles there. He's going to lose some track position there. Eric DeMax in the middle there. He hasn't really done much today, and now he's making himself worthy of potentially getting a top 10 there. Oliver McDaniel, you see the Wolfmaster white Camaro back there. Couldn't really do much there, but looking at that pack, they are still gathered up together. Sean Angel trying to get a solid run in today for the 6 car. And Angel hasn't really had much luck for Rodriguez Racing, but Looks like they found something at the end of this one. Hannah Allen looks like she wants to make it 3 wide for second. She is hungry for a good run here today, and certainly so. Hannah Allen struggled a bit at Rockingham, but even so, she is just as strong as she's ever been. The confidence level has gone up for all of these drivers running up there. Jake West still leading here with 2 to go, but here they come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go here at Auto Club Motor Speedway. Blaze McKinney still in that second spot there. No boundaries for him yet. But Hannah Allen in third, 3 wide for the 4th position here. Sam and Onskin on the inside, Richardson on the outside, and Michelia up top. And there is TJ Martin coming into the picture yet again. Corey Williams as well. Look out for those 2 drivers. But here they come, rounding out turns number 3 and 4. Jake West joining Curtis Racing for 2018. Found victory at Daytona. He's going to find victory again. This time, he's going to win at Auto Club. His 2nd victory of the season here. Congratulations to Jake West. Blaze McKinney, after a violent flip at Rockingham, won't get a 2nd place run. I call that a win in my opinion there. Hannah Allen gets 3rd there. What a fantastic showing for the Allen, and a good representation of the Allen family there. They still have some speed left, and Hannah Allen certainly helping that rejuvenating, in terms of the rejuvenating areas of the family there. She has so much potential we could see from her in the future. James Richardson, we know he's been fantastic in this series. He gets a solid 4th. And Sam Onskin, I would honestly give him a driver of the day here for just starting out rough. He will get a top 5 here. Kyle Michelia, another driver we really need to talk about more often, gets a solid 6th place finish from the move from Trailblazer to now Ike Durbin Incorporated. Corey Williams has had a mid-pack throughout most of the race there in 7 as gets basically an 8th place run. As you see, the screen kind of paused. I kind of paused it there just so y'all can see the top 10. But TJ Martin, after damage from that last incident with John Arndt, he gets a 7th place run there. Seth Cole, give a shout out to him. He gets 9th there for Fearsport, representing that team pretty well for a part-time basis as a driver. And then you have Alex Ben Yako. Yako was, we'll call him Yako, but he was a good front runner at the end. Just couldn't really get up there at the end. But we know that a lot of these rookies and young drivers in this series have the potential to win a Hardee's National Series race here. And thank you all for watching. Congratulations to Jake West on his 2nd victory of the season here. Curtis Racing really continuing their strength from last year.